Hello and welcome to another episode of The Interview. I remain your host, Orima Efiafia, and joining me today is my beautiful co-host, Karis Luweke. Hi Karis.
Hello Orima, and to my amazing audience, hello. On today's episode, we'll be talking about the abandonment of Eku, Abo, Abraka Road and the letter written to the governor concerning it. Joining us today is Dr. Paul Bebeninibo. Before we proceed, let's go on a short break. Stay tuned for an insightful conversation.
Every second, news are breaking and events are unfolding. But all this happening take place at once and under unclear circumstances.
Hello there, thanks for joining us. Hey guys, this is Fanny from Delta Echo.
I am Ibrahim Stephanie.
I am Faith Ebireri.
At the interview, we do our best to clear your doubts and provide answers to all your questions, with the sole aim of helping you make informed decisions.
We started carrying for 100 naira when a liter was 300. So then I told you, once you leave here, go and confirm in that Desu filling station, how much are you selling a liter of fuel? If you ask me to balance up the equation, how much will be proper for me, I will tell you 200 naira.
Witness the unfiltered, unapologetic, and unforgettable conversations on The Interview, showing this Monday on Delta Echo TV. The Interview, the ultimate test of integrity.
Hello and welcome to another episode of The Interview. Joining us today is Dr. Paul Bebeninibo. Welcome, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for joining us. Okay, so sir, you recently wrote an open letter to Governor Sheriff Oborori complaining about the state of the Eku, Abraka and Agbo Road. What motivated your action?
Well, that road has been in a very sorrow state for quite some time now, and I'm a regular user of the road. Some other persons are using the road. In fact, there's need to call the state government attention to the road, even though the road is not a state government road. Yes, I know that the road is a federal government road. For the federal government to take decision from Abuja to construct or to reconstruct that road, for me, has been taking time. Well, there are reports that the federal government has been working on that road for the last 12 years or more, but there is no progress that's made so far on that road. So I decided to appeal to the state government headed by Right Honorable Sheriff Oborori to take up that road, because the road is right inside Delta State, cutting across 8 local government areas. And I believe that the entire people from the entire 25 local government areas are plying that road. Hence, there's need for the state government to handle it. There are so many persons that doesn't know the difference between a federal road, a state road, and a local government road. What they know is that the road should be in good state for them to use. And this road, this Eku Abraka Agbo road, is a very important road for Deltans. There are a lot of farms or farming activities along that road. Out of the 3 or 4 universities in the Delta State, 2 are situated along that road. And I've seen the suffering of the people. Staff and students are suffering, farmers are suffering, travelers, market women, virtually everybody is suffering from that road. So there's need for the government to take care of it. For instance now, the aspects that cut across Abraka is a university community. It needs to have some level of facelift. But today, that road depicts Abraka as a very poor community. And how can the staff and students of a university community, be seeing that kind of road and nothing could be done about it. So that was why that prompted me to appeal to the governor to take over the road so that Deltas will have a relief of sign to use that road.
Okay, so sir, speaking on the road conditions, how will you really describe the condition of the road?
It's pathetic. It's pathetic. Virtually, the whole stretch of 70 kilometers of the road is bad. It's not as if a portion is bad that some other portions can be used. No, the entire stretch of the road is bad. And if you are a person that have applied that road before now, you will know that it has a very significant effect on the road users. Market women, they know that normally go to all these farms to pick agricultural products, couldn't make use of it again. Some of them are using those trades to pay school fees for their children and put food in their tables. But currently, as I'm talking to you now, such people have packed up, those businesses have packed up, they couldn't make use of it. Roadside traders are also terribly affected. Sometimes some of these roadside sellers, they make bricks business from vehicular movements along that road. But today, it's no more. And to think of it again, even politicians have been using that road too, couldn't use it again. Some of them have regretted themselves that they actually attracted the construction of that road to that road. But currently, they cannot use it again too. So the road is terribly bad. In fact, there's need to do something about that road. That is just the fact. There's need for urgent need for the government to get us to it, because the states are using it. Let him liaise with the federal government, work out a plan for the state government to handle it. And I believe it's going to go a long way to promote good governance in the states.
Okay, sir. What do you think successful administrations in Delta states have neglected? Why do you think successful administrations in Delta states have neglected the Sapele Abraka Agbo Road? And what makes you believe Governor Sheriff Oborewori would assume responsibility for its reconstruction?
Well, let me say this again. The road is a federal government road. And as I said earlier on, the federal government said they have been working on that road, but there is no progress. Maybe at the Sapele end, they must have done some work, but there is no progress at all. As I said, it's about 12 years or more that the federal government are working on that road. Why I call on Governor Oborewori to take over that road is because of he's a kind of person. He is from Delta Central, and a large portion of the road lies across Delta Central. He is a man of the people. They claim to be have a huge dose of street credibility. In fact, he lives among the people. So if the people are suffering because of a road that lies, within Delta State, even though it's a federal government road, I believe he should take it up. Even though any other person did not do anything about it, he should go to take it up, because he is with the people and he is going to seek re-election. So a lot of people doesn't know that road is a federal government road. They will ask him questions. Why is it that you don't pay attention to this road? What will he say? He's a politician. So that's why I call on him to reconstruct the road. And I believe the appeal I made have taken in good faith. And in no distant time, something will be done on the road. I believe so.
We'll be going on a very short break. So hold on, and we'll get back to you.
Do you wish to make your loved ones feel special on their graduation, birthday celebration, or marriage anniversaries? Introducing Delta Echo Shoutout Special. This program is packaged to help you reach out to your family, friends, or just anyone dear to you. Hurry now to contact us via the phone number or email address showing on your screen.
Welcome back from our break, and thank you once more for joining us. Dr. Paul, you said in your letter that the present state of the road is killing education in Delta State, as 2 universities in Delta State, namely Delta State University, Abraka, and University of Delta, Abo, are situated along the road. As a lecturer, how do you think the road's condition affects education in the state, and what infrastructure improvements would you like to see?
Yes, why I said the road is killing education in Delta State, like you have also read out from my letter. The Delta State University Abraka and the Delta State or the University of Agbo are situated along this road. They are just about 40 kilometers apart, or even less, these 2 universities. Parents may not allow their children to go through that road the way it is because of insecurity, accidents, and so on. And truly, it affects education. Staff and students could no longer use it. It has destroyed cars, vehicles that are being used by staff. So it's even taking a lot of money from them in terms of repair of vehicles and so on. And for the case of students, it also increases transport fare, because for motorists to apply that road, certainly the price that they will students are paying is much more than the one that from different roads. They are just let us try and do something. That is why motorists apply that road. Otherwise, they won't go through that road, because in the initial of your trip, you will go to the mechanics and go and repair your vehicle. And currently, the economic situation of this country will not permit that. Hence, there's need for the governor to do something about the road. The people are Deltans. The farmers that have been using that road go to their farms, particularly the Agbo people are known farmers, the Eku people are known farmers, the Abraka people are known farmers, the Obiara people are known farmers. Currently, they cannot go to their farms. The state of the road also fuel insecurity. Kidnappers, armed robbers lay siege on that road to onto innocent persons that are passing that road. In fact, I want to call on other well-known Deltans to also appeal to the governor to see reason why that road must be reconstructed now. When I say now, it has to be immediate. Thank God the rains are gradually winding up, and construction activities are permitted at this time. So let him move in and do something about that road. Let him not just say because the federal government road that he will do something about it. The people that are living in the states are Deltans. The president of this country will not use that road in the next 20 years to come. It's possible, but Deltas, including him, use this road. He has used this road before now. He's an edition of Osubi in Ethiopia East local government area. Sorry, in the Okpe local government area. If he stays in Osubi and want to go to work in Asaba, this road is closer to him than any other road that he's going to use to get to Asaba and vice versa. So there's strong arguments for him to do that road, and it will be good for Deltas and it will be good for him. That will ease his re-election bid. For me, that's what I know.
So in your letter, you cited some examples of other governors taking charge of federal roads. What makes you think Governor Owerri can replicate these successes in Delta State?
Of course, he himself is constructing about 3 flyovers in federal government road, Iwori and Efron. So he's already doing a similar thing. Is to alleviate the suffering of Deltans and other road users that is doing that those flyovers there. So it's just for him to extend that gesture to this sample Eku, Abraka road. Yes, I started some examples. The case of former Governor Nyesom Wike of Rivers State, now the Minister of Federal Territory. He did about 12 flyovers in federal government roads in Port Harcourt and environs. Before now, if you are versatile with Port Harcourt, it's a traffic-prone city. Most time there are lockups in Port Harcourt city. But with those 12 flyovers that he erected, constructed in those federal government roads, there's easy movement of vehicles in Port Harcourt City. Today I'm talking to you, I've applied it, I've seen it. Then Governor Dapo Abiodun of Ogun State, when he came to power 2019, he appealed to the then federal government to allow him to construct or reconstruct the Abeokuta Lagos section of that very important road, and the government did not give him the go-ahead. But recently, the current administration of Bola Ahmed Tinubu approved for him to take over the road and reconstruct it, and the people are very happy for it. After my letter, I saw the Minister of Works, David Umahi, Engineer David Umahi, and the governor at the section of the road that the governor has taken up to reconstruct, and the people were very happy. I watched it, and the people were very happy. So I believe it will be a very big plus to Sheriff to do same. Yes, fine. It's good that he's doing flyovers over there to also help to ease traffic in that axis. But this other road is equally important, because if this road is in good state, it's going to reduce cost of transportation, it's going to reduce cost of food. Today, we all know the inflation rate of food. It is the inflation rate of food that pushes the inflation rate, the core inflation rate in our country today. So it's going to, help in different ways then, and it will be good for, as I've said, for Deltas and for the governor himself.
So this road in question, in 2015, it was awarded, a contract was awarded for the rehabilitation of that road. Are you aware of that?
I'm aware, that's what I'm saying, that the federal government said they are working on that road. But for the last 12 years, nothing, much progress has not been done in it. I've not gone there, but I believe they have not done up to even 10 kilometers at the supply houses. So currently, from Eku to Agbo is in a very terrible state. A very deplorable state. In fact, vehicle could not pass there again. So there's alternative routes. There is the old Eku, Abraka, Obiano, Agbo. There's an old road that is there. As I'm talking to you now, even that road is feeling the impact, because most of the vehicles are just managing to pass and using that road. So already there are spots that are also bad in that road. So if in the nearest future, that old road too is unpassable, then where will deltas fly? That is why I'm looking at the urgency of working on that road, because as I know, honestly, even this morning I've used that road, the old road. So in no distant time, the old road too will not be passable, and it will cause a very big crisis, a very serious crisis in the state. So there's need for the government to create a particular road now.
Dr. Benedict, how do you think Governor Oborori's campaign promises, particularly his street credibility, relates to addressing the road condition and other state issues?
Yes, like I said, like I've known him for quite some time. He resides with the people. It's not that type of politician that will stay outside the country when it's time for elections before he will come to the country. No. As I know him, he stays in the States. I'm not even sure that he even has a house in Abuja. I don't think so. The way I know him, he's a Subi boy, so to say. That was why when he was campaigning, people see him as one that, whether it's good or bad, is going to reside with them right in the States. And that's one of the reasons why some of us also worked for him, campaigned for him, stood firmly that he should be the governor. And it's time for now for him to prove that to Deltas. It's time for him to prove to Deltas that yes, their pain is his pain. What pains him pains them. Not all because he's the governor now and perhaps he has a routine of security men around him and has very good vehicles to move around. Then the people, he will allow people to suffer. No. Mind you, most of the vehicles that we use in this country are second-hand vehicles then. So if such vehicles ply that road, each day they will visit the mechanic. And with the economic state of the country today, that would be terrible. When some persons are not able to even feed themselves, to come and talk of repair vehicles and so on. We all know the salary of lecturers. It's not much for lecturers to feed themselves with their salary, to publish articles, then also to take care of vehicles on a daily basis. It's not possible. So that's one of the other reasons why the governor needs to take care of that road.
Okay. So some critics have claimed that your letter is a pointer to festering relationship between you and the current government. How would you respond to this?
I don't have resources. I don't have a problem with the government. I was appointed as a board member in 2019 to serve my people. My tenure was 3 years tenure, and I successfully served it out. And I'm very fine. I'm okay with what I'm doing. I'm a lecturer, I'm a consultant, I'm a media consultant. I earn, from other sources. So I'm very fine. I'm not looking for money, so to say. To be very honest with you, I'm not looking for money. I'm not even looking for appointment. I'm not even looking for appointment now. Yes.
Okay, so to
Yes.
draw you back to what you just said, you once served as a commissioner on the board of Desopadec, and the road in question is part of Desopadec mandate areas. What step did you take to tackle the deplorable road condition?
The road is not in my mandate area. I represented the JOS in the board of Desopadec. Desopadec is at relative capacity, and I don't even have the power to do anything about that because I was a part-time board member. Yes. But what I'm trying to say is that when I was in the board, I did all possible to draw the attention of the government to the plight of my people, which they provided some things for them. It's an interventionist agency, and we truly did that in my time. But as at that time, it's not within my mandate to raise the issue of a Sapele, Eku, and Abraka Road in the Supernet board. No, it's not within the doctor. Even as it stands, to be sincere, that road, the Supernet cannot intervene in that road because yes, the cost of reconstructing that road is not within the Supernet finances. So there's no way they can do anything about it. It's the same government that can do something about it.
Okay. We'll be going on a very short break. So I'll be right back with you.
Welcome to Social Spotlight, where we'll be diving into the sizzling world of social media like never before. It's a dynamic blend of trends, insights, and all things spicy in your social media world. Join us on this thrilling journey as we uncover the latest buzz, explore viral sensations, and give you some serious social media tips. Buckle up because on Social Spotlight, we will be serving you hot trends and cool vibes that will keep you coming back for more. I'm Design, and I'm Green.
Hello and welcome once more. We're still on the discussion of the Sapele, Agbo, and Asaba Road. Sir, what role do you think local government areas such as Okwe, Ika South, and Okwani should play in maintaining and constructing the road?
Yes, I think they can play some role, but for now, it has passed that level. If it were just few potholes around the road, truly local government can intervene. For instance, now when you look at the Abraka section, I learned the former chairman of Ethiopia East Development Area, I can't remember his name, tried to intervene, but just because of the amount of money that normally come to government areas, couldn't do anything about it. So for now, that road is beyond government intervention. I don't really matter. No local government area can intervene in that road. We don't have that such money to develop that road. So it's beyond the government areas.
Sorry, sir. So lastly, you made mention about progress after your letter. Do you think there will be any significant progress to the road after the letter you wrote to Governor?
I believe so. Because I spoke the mind of billions of Deltans. Yes, I spoke the mind of billions of the Deltans, and if Owerri is a listening governor, then he will do something about it. That's my belief. That's my belief, yes.
Thank you once more for joining us.
Thank you very much,
program.
Thank you for having me.
And to our audience, a very warm thank you for joining us on today's episode. So see you on the next episode. Bye.